It's a hockey night on your Sega Genesis, and Le Magnifique is bringing the pain. He's a two-time Stanley Cup winner, owner of the Pittsburgh Penguins, holder of countless personal achievements, cancer survivor, and oh yeah, he's got a hell of a wine cellar. Many a nostalgic tale is told nowadays by previous Sega Genesis owners, and there's no question that when it comes to sports games, Mario Lemieux Hockey from Ringler Studios and Sega is thrown into the conversation by Pittsburgh and Mario fans alike. Even though this game has no Nhlpa license, you can still skate to glory with any team from the NHL circa 1990-1991, inside a rink that actually works well going left to right. It's well known among hockey gaming fans nowadays that newer games are top to bottom, such as the NHL series released by EA Sports, but it's nice to have a perspective that makes it feel like a TV broadcast. The controls are as simple as they are effective, a layout that makes one-timers easy to execute, and on defense, checks into the boards or even open ice are par for the course. With a game like this, it's the small things that matter most, and the introduction to the match you just set up by Bob Smith from Sega Sports Network reminds me of Ron Barr from EA Sports. The teams then take the ice, and it's time for face-off between Pittsburgh and Washington in the middle of Sega Genesis 16-bit arena. Face-offs are handled similarly to NHL 94 in terms of tapping the B button repeatedly, but you must also control the position of your center to actually be able to reach the biscuit. The game's default settings are no offsides, but the penalties remain on, and such is the case when two players decide to chop the gloves. There's nothing like an old-fashioned hockey fight as showcased by 16-bit graphics, and to be honest, it was amusing, to say the least. Nevertheless, the fighting system in Mario Lemieux Hockey is to be respected, since the controls are actually quite deep. You can throw punches, grab your opponents, even throw low blows by pressing A and B together, as the two combatants who look a hell of a lot like Mario exchange blows. I'd be amiss if I left out the most important part: scoring goals. In this 5-1 drubbing of Washington, I found success in just throwing pucks to the net. This creates opportunities to pick up the garbage in front of the net, a pretty simple strategy that works often. I would have tried more one-timers if it wasn't for a bad B button. Overall, Mario Lemieux Hockey is an impressive game for its time, with its wide broadcast angle and fast-paced action in an age that produced some real clunkers as far as sports games for the Sega Genesis go.